In this session, we'll be exploring how to plan for time together once your children have perhaps temporarily left home. We will be looking at how to embrace the future as a place of possibility rather than certainty, and how you can plan ahead to strengthen your romantic commitment and adventure. We'll be covering 1. The notion of an empty nest and how this requires the re-establishment of your couple identity. And 2. The grief process associated with an empty nest and an exercise to help you feel more aware of your own needs. In this next case study, Jen and Gareth talk about the future and how they see their couple relationship once their children have left home. Ruby, their youngest child, has now gone off to college, and Connor has moved into a flat in Bristol with his girlfriend.
Honey,
Yeah?
you haven't been watering Ruby's plant from her room. Look at it, it's going to die.
Oh, sorry. You know, I was thinking of letting out Ruby's room on Airbnb, help pay for her tuition fees.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Where's she going to come home to? It's summer in a few weeks and, this is her home and she does have to come here. I mean, I miss speaking to her, just having her around and...
You've got me to talk to now.
Really, honey? Rugby? Do you think I really just want to talk about that?
You know what I won't miss is the strange sounds that come out of Ruby's room. Hey, maybe we can listen to some of my music now.
Yeah, we could do, but... why are you finding this so easy? I just feel like you've got no emotion. Do you miss her?
Look, I feel the same as you. I do.
Really?
Yeah, I find this all weird. I miss us all sitting down together, having dinner. I miss hearing Ruby sounding so excited, like college and life.
Yeah. Should we go out for dinner? Maybe invite, find someone going through the same as us and someone else to talk to.
Let's just stay in. Let's play our music real loud.
The neighbours.
Who cares?
In the scene we've just watched, Jen is experiencing separation and a loss of purpose at the prospect of her last child leaving home. Although Gareth is understanding, he has a much more sanguine attitude towards the prospect of a house without teenagers. This may be in part due to his ongoing work identity, which is helping him to continue feeling fulfilled and useful. For the past 50 years, relationship experts have popularised the notion of the empty nest syndrome, a time of depression and loss of purpose that plagues parents, especially mothers, if their careers have been on hold when their children leave home. International research has found that initial levels of couple satisfaction are at first low when children leave home, and then they rise significantly after 1 or 2 years. Commitment to caring and providing for the children together may have been a clear purpose of your relationship. Once the last child has left for work or university, the family unit appears to have fulfilled its role, and the bonds of dependency now seem to be loosened. Many couples who've grown apart emotionally come to therapy at this time to make sense of this new identity. One of the key messages we give them is that their usefulness as parents is far from being over. Following a period of independence, your teenagers, having entered the world and found their own partner, will be back, albeit for short visits. And if they have news of their own new family arrivals, your grandparenting roles will be called on. A period of grief for the parental stage you are shedding is required, and any feeling of empty nest needs to be allowed for. The popular view of the grief and loss process includes feelings of denial, rage, bargaining, depression and acceptance. You may feel all of these feelings at some point in your adjustment to being alone with your partner. Understanding that these feelings are not necessarily a reflection of your partner but a natural part of healthy loss can be helpful at this time. Here's an exercise to help you separate these aspects. Using the following statements, try to identify you and your partner's feelings around loss and change. Can you relate with 1. Denial. I will do anything I can to keep in contact. 2. Anger. I'm the only one who feels anything. 3. Bargaining. I'll buy you a double bed for your old room. 4. Depression. What's the point of going on? 5. Acceptance. I know what is happening. It's just change. It's going to be okay. Try to see the similarities and differences in you and your partner's responses and acknowledge that, like any loss, it is a process you will need to go through. To wrap up, in this session we've looked at the notion of an empty nest, the grief processes associated with it, and how it requires the re-establishment of your couple identity. In our final session in the course, we will be reviewing some of the positive changes you've made. I look forward to seeing you then.